should almost be playing Christmas music in the background, shouldn't we, ladies and gents?
We
Welcome to
should.
it. Yeah. All right, line up, line up. Welcome, everybody. Take your seats. That's it, that's it. Beautiful, fantastic. As more people start to come in as well, let's kick it off. Welcome, ladies and gents. 4th of December. This is the BTAF token AMA, AUA, where you get to ask us all your BTAF token related questions as we give you guys updates in and around the utility token that is BTAF token. And it is, yeah. Christmas all around, ladies and gents. Well, it's on the way to festive season. Lots of jolliness as we start to wrap up this year, 2025. It's not so much thrive, but alive. We're all alive. The market's still alive. We're still okay, everybody. And we're going to be chatting a little bit about the markets in general. That'll be from Marius. And then let's get into a little bit of the Whisper Drop initiative and the opportunities that still abound there as well. Wendy will be going over all of that. Then something new just in time for Christmas as well. Staying with the theme, of course, and that is a new tier within the BTAF Token Whisper Drop initiative. And if Nico's talking
Hmm.
about it, I wonder what it could be. All right, so we'll be talking about that after Wendy. And then Vicky's going to be reminding us about the staking contracts and the information that we did update you in the last AMA as well. So just a quick reminder on that. I've got one or two reminders. And then, of course, please use that Q&A function down below. If you have any questions, please make use of it. That's what we're here for live. And if after the fact, there's always support tickets, the FAQ pages, and so much more. But more on that later. Marius, tell us what's happening with Bitcoin and the rest of the market.
Absolutely, and thank you, John. So what we're going to do is I'm quickly going to go through Bitcoin. We normally look at the BTAF token, but we always forget that we have to look at what is happening with Bitcoin. Now, many people are screaming and they are concerned that the price of Bitcoin is going down and the altcoins are heading down. But remember this now, this is what we just simply call cycles. Remember this now, markets go up and markets come down. Markets go up and markets come down. Markets go up. We're just simply in a down cycle. What is going to happen here in Bitcoin, and I'm going to touch on that tomorrow during the long-term trade and Elliott Wave live Zoom call for our members all around the world. You have to remember that this is a rising wedge. You can see that little pink line there, pink or purple, whatever you see on your side, and you can see it going upwards here. Now, that line there is a very uh, important indicator or a technical trend line that we need to watch. When you break this trend line here, what happens is that the price comes down. Now, for those people that have been following me with the BTAF token price, as well as the Bitcoin and the altcoin price with the Bitcoin algorithm, remember there's normally a chart here. I've just taken that out here. We're not going to show that because remember that's a little bit private information. This is a public call. But this one has had 100% accuracy rate, incredible 100% accuracy rate. Since 2016 on the long-term cycle, the Bitcoin algorithm has never ever been incorrect. So we predicted this pullback. I'm going to show you what happens next year. And this is basically just a little bit extra information for those people because you took the effort to come on or to watch this video recording. I believe it's not going to be impossible that we just simply have a squeeze upwards here, which is going to rise the price of the altcoins 10, 20, 30, 100 or 200%. What then happens is the price comes down suddenly, and then we start going up here, something like this. And then remember, then what happens then? The price comes down. Now, remember, there's a target here on the bottom. I'm not going to tell you what happens here because we only want to look at this now. But remember, that's resistance. And what happens with a rising wedge? A rising wedge, the price goes up, like that. And then the price comes down in the format of an ABC. Okay. And then in 2026, you have a massive move to the upside. My recommendation to you is forget about all these people on YouTube that make these outlandish targets of we're going to hit 200,000 by the end of the year, 250, 400,000, 1 million next year. It's not going to work like that. You have to come down to earth and you have to understand what's happening with the markets. If you are level headed, you're going to win. I always say that we need to trade with confidence, not with arrogance. It's those people that trade with arrogance, you're going to lose. And remember how we've been taking profit here by using these indicators. Exactly. Remember the indicators have been showing that. As a matter of fact, I am quickly going to go to the BNB because remember, we have built the BTAF token on the BNB chain, Binance chain. Now, years later, people realize that we were correct in doing it. What I want to show you here in Binance, this is not a rising wedge, okay? This is actually a breakout of a ongoing pattern. So when you have a pattern that goes like this, and you consolidate here and you suddenly break out here, I can tell you this now that I doubt that the price of Binance is going to come much lower. And when the price of Binance rises, you have a tremendous rise in every single coin, like the BTAF token that's built on the blockchain of Binance, of the BNB chain. What can happen here is that we could potentially go up here and make a double top, or maybe just downwards here, and it's going to come down and retest that there. And then what happens is we go upwards. You've heard me say that we're going to go upwards here to $5,000 in BNB. Sounds impossible. But let me remind you, we were on calls a long time ago where we told people, yeah, when this was $1, I can remember this distinctively in 2017, that we said add to Binance. It's an exchange that's promising returns here. And look what happened. From $1, if this goes to 5,000, it's kind of like what Bitcoin is doing. I know that I said I'm not really going to talk about, let's say, the BTAF token, but I'm just going to show quickly the chart here. I want you to understand what is happening with the BTAF token. In my opinion, own as much BTAF as what you can. The supply is limited to 48 million, I believe, 46 to 48 million. Soon, it's in the works. I'm giving you a little bit of private information that we as a team are talking about. We're going to lock up a hell of a lot, millions and millions of tokens. They will not be available for 10 to 20 years. As a matter of fact, they may not be available. So if you can lay your hands on tokens, on the BTAF tokens, just earlier today, somebody said to me, I'll do a bit of work for you, and all you need to do is to pay me BTAF tokens. I said, no way, I'm not paying you in BTAF tokens. I'm holding my BTAF tokens. Yeah, but only 100. I said, no way. I regard one BTAF token as $10 in my mind. Why would I give it away? I'm just like you. I don't get free tokens, so I have to buy them. So let me show you what's going to happen with the BTAF token. And many people they're not ready, you really, for what is coming to the BTAF token. Keep in mind here's the chart of the BTAF token. It's repeating patterns. We have to understand this. Patterns repeat. Why do patterns repeat? Because humanity repeat. Okay? Humanity repeat every single thing. If you look at this, A, B, C, D, E, I've gone through this so many times, A, B, C, D, E. The only difference is, guys, is that we have been going sideways in the crypto market for 1,390 days on average. Now, many people can't handle that. But the people that are here on the call, the people that are listening to the video, you can handle that. What happens after a consolidation here? Let me show you what happens here. Buy signal, buy signal. What happens here is that remember, we have gone upwards. Multiple coins are sitting here on the bottom here. Look where the BTAF token is. The BTAF token is up hundreds of percent from its low. Most altcoins are here, like Theta. Even Theta is here. If Theta drops lower, Theta may become, the BTAF token may have a larger price than the Theta token. Okay, so it's very, very strong. Now, what is happening here is that retrace here is simply that retrace that you see there. What happens after this is that we go upwards here, and at one point it can go on. See what it does there? At one point, it's just going to take off. Remember this now, your Fibonacci targets. You cannot argue with Fibonacci targets. It's kind of like, if 100 meters is 100 meters, you cannot let an athlete run 90 meters and say he's completed 100 meters. You have to run the full 100 meters. The same with Fibonacci extensions. This is the target of 1.618 fib extension. The price is going to hit that target. Now, keep in mind here that we are a utility DeFi project. We are not enticing you to buy the project because we say it's going to go up in price. I actually did not want to talk about this. We want to focus only on Bitcoin, because remember, Bitcoin is also heading up. So when we reference the price in the BTAF token, we have to be very careful with jurisdictions around the world Let's say in New Zealand, for example, you can talk as much as you want about the price of a token, but in Australia, for example, they don't want you to do that. Now, we're not enticing people to buy because the price is going to go up. We're enticing people to buy because of the utility. And we're going to get into that today with regard to the NFT. Nico will talk about that. We're going to talk about the reason why you need all the BTAF tokens and how that affects you with the whisper drop, and also with the staking that is coming. And remember now, for the staking, for example, the staking is paid out by a smart contract. So that's allowable that you can get a reward. And all that beautiful legislation is soon going to come out next year. All I can say is that remember, don't get negative. Markets go up, markets go down. I started with that. I'm going to finish with this. Markets go up, markets go down. Markets go up, markets go down. Markets go up, markets go down. Markets go up. Okay. So don't get negative. Don't get despondent. Don't get emotional distraught when you hear the bottom. And don't get happy when you're on the top there. Just be level headed. Just plain level headed. Okay. You're only observing and you only use the indicators and you get your training done and then you level headed and then you trade with confidence and not with arrogance. Over to you. Thank you, John.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you, Marius, for the update on the market. It is important in these times, like Marius says, stay level-headed and also educate yourself as well. Bitcoin TAF has a number of training and education courses available, such as the HODL Fire course starting next week again. But in the meantime, look at your data objectively. Remember, we are a utility token as well. Speaking of utility, plenty of that coming up in this AMA today on the 4th of December. We've got three next sections all talking about the utility of BTAF token. Wendy, tell us a little bit more about this Whisper Drop initiative. I think there might be one or two people
Yeah.
might never have heard of it before. I think it's important.
Yes, we've had some quite a bit of interest lately, and we've been Marius and I have been having calls and contacts with other token companies who are already interested. We do have affiliates out there who have jumped on the bandwagon and are looking for tokens for us to be dropping to our community. So if you haven't heard about our Whisper Drop, what it is kind of like an airdrop, and sometimes you might just open up your wallets and find tokens, free tokens. So we do that whispering it. In other words, we're not advertising it out there. You may just have a little gift when you open it up. But for those people, what we want to do is we want to show you, and the whole reason why we have this platform is for you to be able to also make extra money. We know that there's a lot of people out there, especially around Christmas time and the holidays, and it's a struggle out there when all the prices of everything go up. So we want to give you an opportunity to go out and find some of these tokens. Most of the exchanges have new tokens launching all the time, especially when the market picks up, new tokens are launching. If you can get a hold of and do the work to find the marketing person or the contact within that token that they want to market and develop to our entire community, which is global, we have this Whisper Drop opportunity. So we want you to do the legwork and we want to pay you and reward you very well for that. So if you are interested, we're going to show you now how to do it. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. It's really, I'm going to say the easiest thing to do to make some money. Can you see my screen now? It's a little bit slow. Okay. So you can see it now, hopefully.
Yep.
Um, I say it's easy, but as everybody knows, it takes effort. It takes work, especially if you're going to be a marketer. There's lots of people that you'll approach that may not be interested in, but all it takes is one nice, good one that will pay off really nicely for you. So you take them and you ask them to go to the bitcointaf.com website. And when they go here, they can go to the Whisper Drop right here and they click on it. And then the Whisper Drop will come up, and everything you want to know about the Whisper Drop is on our website. So what you do is you ask them to read through, and it's a marketing opportunity that we give them to put their token forth to a very large global community. And this gets them awareness of and we do a lot of our marketing team is by far one of the best out there. And they have done an excellent job, as you know, on the last token that we have launched and the ones before that. So we give them a lot of great marketing ideas. The team is very talented in getting the word out there. And Marius also does an analysis in his long-term report. So there's a lot of extra marketing that they get. But if they go through here, there's many opportunities here for them to start an application. They can go here, and what they're doing is they are filling out an expression of interest form, and that will give us the name to contact, the email address to contact, what their token name is, and we will work from there. So if they are interested, the team actually gives them a call and we go through, we have a face-to-face with them. We discuss our marketing techniques, what all we do, what all they get for it, and then they buy the Whisper Drop product. When they buy the Whisper Drop product, then we start initiating the marketing platform. We build them in a buy button so that you can see some of these. These are some of the tokens in the past that have been dropped. So you can see that we the most recent one was baby BFT. Okay, that was really a fun one for the team because of the logo and all the animals of South Africa in that one. So we have another one that we're working on as well that is actually in a different country. So I don't want to give too much about it because we are talking to the team now. Pertim came not too long ago. Bcoin was whisper dropped to those people who had their wallets hooked up and with their account. So in your back office on your Bitcoin Trend and Forecast account, you hook up your MetaMask wallet and you have to qualify for one of the tiers. And now Nico's going to be getting into the tier levels and showing you that we've added a new tier to that. But these are some of the tokens, and we give them a buy button that they can buy directly. And we make it very easy. If you love the project, you do your own research, you want to buy more, we make it available. And then we partner with the people that want to partner with us. And so they will continuously be added to our products and to our webpage. But if this will tell you all about how to qualify, again, there's lots of opportunities to start an application through here. And they can go down here and they can read all about us. But this video right here, this little circle is a little bit hard to see, but this is a video. Okay, we may want to change that color, make it a little bit where you can see it. But this is a video that you can tap into that tells you each person how to get started in it. Now, the great news is now that you know how to do it, this is all you have to do is lead them here. They fill out the EOI form. And if they buy in to the product and they want us to uh, do marketing for them and launch their token to our community, it's a win-win for everybody. It's a win for them to market to a community of like-minded people, all involved in cryptocurrency. Where else do you want to get your token in front of? You want to get them in front of the people who buy and sell and trade cryptocurrency. So it's a win for us because then we get to bless you. It's a win for the community because you get free tokens. It's a win for us because we get new customers. So all the way around, it's just a win-win-win with this Whisper Drop. And so we make it very affordable. But you, as an affiliate or somebody who wants to refer, can get 500 USD bounty if they come in. If you referred them, you're the first person to refer them. Now, you can't be the second person or the third person. You have to be the one to refer. And when they fill out the EOI form, you make sure that they put your name down. Okay. So we use the name that the form has as the contact because you did all the hard work. You got them in, you got them into the EOI form, and it's up to us to explain to them what great opportunity this is for them. And when they buy in, you get paid. So it's just as easy as that to make 500 USD. And for a lot of other countries, 500 USD is a whole lot more than than what it is for USD on America. But 500 USD can still go a long way to unwrap a bunch of Christmas presents this year. So I just wanted to throw that out there. The opportunity is available to everybody. You don't have to be a Bitcoin trend and forecast person, but you want to be. I don't know why you wouldn't be. I mean, really, seriously, why wouldn't you want to be and get free tokens? Come on. Okay, over to you. Thank you, John, for the opportunity to express the Whisper Drop interest.
Absolutely. And speaking about expressing, that is where you're going to find that form, the expression of interest, that EOI form on bitcointaf.com/whisper-drop. More information, go check it out. Spread the words and spread the cheer. Now, speaking about spreading of cheer and spreading of a few different tiers, you should all be well acquainted with the 4 tiers that we've had up to this point within the Whisper Drop side of the BTAF tokens. So, Nico's here to announce joyously with a lot of gusto and a lot of excitement. We were very, very chuffed with this. So, Nico, tell us a little bit more about this master artist. What is
Yeah,
up next?
yeah, thank you for that compliment, John. Definitely very excited to show you what we have been doing in the back office, what we've been planning and working hard at. Yeah, we're very happy to present the following. So I'm just going to share my screen here, and then we'll jump into it. If it's going to share, there we go. There we go. So, Cyber Bulldogs has been going on in the background. Non-fungible tokens by BTAF token. We proudly present the new litter, the Neon Nexus Rebels. And this is part of the Whisper Drop minting that's been going on. So very excited about this collection. This is a collection that will tie in with this Whisper Drop tier. And that will be the Whisper Drop tier 5. So I will quickly go through our new collection. I'll show you also the tier pages of what's going on there and how this will work. And then I'll also just quickly jump into how to get one of these new Neon Nexus Rebels. So very excited about it. So welcome to the Cyber Bulldogs Neon Nexus Rebels litter. I believe our 4th litter in the series. And it's been some time. It's been a minute. But we finally have unveiled this, and we are planning much more in the future too. A revolutionary pack of 10 elite computer graphic forged French bulldogs rising from the digital underbelly to shatter the chains of the virtual overlords. In a dystopian Neon Nexus where code is king and rebellion is the ultimate act, these cyber-enhanced warriors embody the spirit of defiance, innovation, and unbreakable loyalty. Each bulldog is a unique masterpiece for sure, blending ferocious Frenchy grit with our cutting-edge cyberpunk augmentations that we've come to know with the cyber bulldogs. Glowing neon circuits, bleached-infused armor, holographic cloaks, and plasma charged trays that pulse with raw, futuristic energy. Future it will be. Each Frenchie comes with a unique set of trades as well as our Whisper Drop badge, and you'll see I'm going to introduce the 10 now to you, the new Neon Nexus Rebels, and you will see all of them have the Whisper Drop badge on it. So very unique to the Whisper Drop. So first of all, welcome Byte Bandit, the stealthy infiltrator with cloaking implant and shadow veiled fur, master of digital heists. So this guy, very ferocious, as you can see. Next one up is Glitch Guardian, the defensive powerhouse with error code, armor, and flickering holographic shields, protector of Nexus, definitely. Also a very interesting face, love that one. Nova Nomad, the warrior, the explosive innovator, sporting plasma burst ears and starburst neon tattoos, always one step ahead in chaos. And then we have the Cypher Savage, the code cracker with encrypted rune markings, razor-sharp data claws, unraveling the mysteries of the blockchain. And we also have the Pulse Phantom, one of my favorite, this one. Very happy how this came out. It's a ghostly scout with ethereal glow trades and face-shifting eyes vanishing into the virtual ether. Yeah, this one is almost like ghost-like, see-through. And then we have the Vault Viper, almost like the snake, the agile striker with the electric coiled tails and venomous serpent fangs striking fast in cyber skirmishes. And then we also have the Echo Enigma, number 7, the strategist with the Echo Wave antennas and puzzle piece fur patterns for seeing enemy moves. Number 8 is the Rift Raider, the portal jumper with dimensional rift collars and warped rural auras and bridging wheels for the rebellion. Number 9 up is the Spark Sovereign, the leader figure with crown-like neural spikes and commanding energy fields and rallying the pack. And then at 10, we've got Flux Fury. And this is the wild berserker of the unstable flux reactions and the raging storm effects, unleashing uncontrolled power. So we have these 10 new dogs, Cyber Bulldogs, in our space that is available up for grabs. And that makes us part of the BTAF token Whisper Drop tier 5. Now we had tier up to 4 tiers so far. Now there's a new tier, and tier 5. So if you go to your back office and you go to your BTAF token product and you go to Whisper Drop, My Subscriptions, Whisper Drop, if you click on that, you will come to this page, and you will see there's all our tiers, and there's a new one, tier 5, that I indicated right there. And there's also, it says own at least one Bitcoin TAF NFT. And now with this Neo Nexel Rebels collection, we made it very, very affordable actually, and very easy to own one. And once you've bought one of them, you will see right here underneath your wallet, if it's connected to your back office, you will see status. Yes, I own one right there. There's your NFT status. It will pick it up, and you will then be part of this Whisper Drop on tier 5 as well. And then if you go to your MetaMask accounts, if you log in, once you have added that NFT to your wallet, you will then see, like, yeah, I've got my cosmic dog here, one of the blue littered pups right here, number 31. It is showing underneath my NFTs right here, your collection. So if you have tokens, you can check your tokens. As we all know in MetaMask, you have your tokens, you have the DeFi activity, and then there's an NFT tab. All your NFTs will show you underneath your wallet, and that's your NFT. That is your property, and you can use that to trade, or you can also use it as a present to send someone else. You can transfer the NFT. That's totally up to you. It will belong to you. And very excited also to announce that for 30 days, the Whisper Drop special will be 0.1 Ethereum for a new Nexus Rebel. So you can purchase this one for 0.1 Ethereum, which is really, really a great price to get such an asset. Remember, this piece of art, it's not just art, there's lots you can do with it. You can trade with it, you can send it, like I said, as a gift. Much more, you can actually print this art print out. Remember, when you purchase this, I will get with you, and I'll send you the high quality one without the markings. You can digitally print this and hang it on your wall too. I've got some great printing options that you can use that I will send to you. And yeah, you can get this beautiful art piece against your wall and own it on the blockchain forever under the NFTs. So remember, I always say no one really knows of the old masters in art who the painting belongs to. We're just seeing it hanging in the museums. But remember, if you have this piece of art, it's inscribed on the blockchain, everyone will know you, the owner. It will never go away. You can't erase it. It's there. It's been transferred. It's underneath your block. It's on your blockchain network. That's the beauty of NFTs these days. And NFTs are really, really ramping up right now. And so are we. So how to adopt the Rebel? How are we going to go about it? Easy. We're just going to go to OpenSea. It's the platform that we use. This is in your wallet. You need to, I'm just going to jump into that. Just see, are we sharing? Yeah, we're sharing there. So if you go in there, I already, this link is to our Cyber Bulldogs new Nexus Rebel letter. You can see there's already 5 listed. I'm going to still, the other 5 is busy being minted. So I'm just waiting for OpenSea to approve that. But yeah, there's already 5 of them listed right here. And how it basically works, you'll see on top here that it says connect your wallet. I'm not going to now connect my wallet, but you just go to MetaMask, log into MetaMask, connect your wallet to it, and then you will have access to OpenSea. Open your own say account on OpenSea, or just an account that you register with, so that you can start purchasing some art or anything that's on OpenSea, and then you just navigate to Cyber Bulldogs and your Nexus Rebel letter. We will also have a link on the Bitcoin TAF website underneath NFTs. You will see there's a tab on the top underneath NFTs. We also will have a direct link to all of these nice artworks. So all our collections are there, but now currently the newer one is also here. You will see it's Ethereum. It's on the Ethereum blockchain. So Ethereum is needed in your MetaMask wallet. And say I want to buy this Pulse Phantom. You can see there's buy it now. And what's nice about the NFTs too, you have your trades. So this guy, I've got like 11 trades, and this make it highly collectible. No other NFT will have all of these trades that this guy has. So it makes it so much more of a collector's item that you can use and can keep, like we keep the BTAF token and collect all this art and keep it and let it go over to your family one day and to your children. Or you can just buy it as a gift to someone that loves art or NFTs for collectability. Or like I said, just hold it for yourself. So there's price history. Everything is here, the blockchain details. It is contract address. It's been minted on the blockchain already. So you'll have all that details that show you also the legal owner of this art token once you get it. So I think this is really a nice affordable price that we can look at, definitely in the Christmas spirit, like John said too, and very, very excited about this new project and Little John. I think we definitely, and at this price, people will love it. So thanks so much, and over to you.
There's some beautiful, beautiful artwork there, Nico. Very, very nicely done. Really cyberistic, futuristic. Yeah, very, very cool. Right, nicely done.
I
Well,
think
ladies,
they would make it. Sorry, John. I think they're going to make a really good print on a t-shirt.
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, how cool is that walking around with these
Yeah,
bulldog
yeah.
t-shirts? And that's what I'm going to do with mine. That's all I'm going to say.
absolutely. Well, Nico has spoken before about how you can also print some of the artwork. I'm just
Mhm.
looking at that Ghost Protocol. Was it Ghost Protocol one?
So,
The one
yes,
you
It's
said one
pretty
of your
cool.
favorites. Imagine that up on a beautiful aluminium cut
yeah,
print
that's a
on your
beautiful.
wall.
Yeah, yeah.
Stunning. Beautiful stuff, ladies and gents. Definitely go check it out. More information will be posted as well around that, but you can go and check out. Once you've linked your MetaMask or wallet to your BTAF token Whisper Drop product, you'll see that the tier 5 as well is now an option. So definitely have a look at that. Plenty of opportunities to be able to get involved. So more information, go check out that product. So you can qualify for the different tiers because I believe yesterday there was another little whisper drop. Another little drop happened yesterday. You don't want to be missing out, ladies and gents. So get involved. You have a number of options around that. Now, as Marius has said, we're accumulating tokens as we can. And to a point, we've also been rewarded, but things have changed slightly with our staking contracts. And Vicky's going to give us a quick update and rundown around what is happening next.
Yes, I am. Just because there is still a few support tickets coming in with questions around that. And sorry, before I go on to that, Nico, I just wanted to clear up. You can purchase any of the NFTs. It doesn't have to be the new litter, correct, to qualify for the tier
That's
5?
correct. Yeah, thank you. I forgot to say that. Yeah, you can purchase any of them. Remember, there is the top dogs, blue litter, there's organic litter, and then the new uh, Whisper Drop collection. But definitely, you can purchase any of them for sure.
Fabulous. Thank you. Okay. So this is the btaftoken.io staking page. And I just wanted to quickly remind everyone that staking has stopped for the moment. So if you do connect your wallet, you'll see that there is no staking button. It looks a little bit blank at the moment. All you really can do is connect your wallet and view your old staking contracts. So these are the staking contracts that you already have done. And over here, now these are individual lines just here. So every time you stake, you will create an individual contract. So each one will be on its own line. And you can't stake at the moment, but you still can unstake and claim your rewards. So right here, you can claim your rewards at any time. So if you have anything in this column, that is a reward that is claimable. And if you still have your token staked, just because you can't stake anymore, if you have token stake, they are still accumulating rewards here as long as the contract hasn't expired. So if your contract is still live, they are still ticking over rewards and you can claim that at any time without penalty. Now, the unstaking though, don't forget, you have to make sure that this column right here says 0, because if it has anything else besides 0, you will get penalized for unstaking, and we don't want you to do that. So you can claim rewards anytime. Unstaking will only be available, or only will be available free to you to get your tokens back if it says 0. And then right here, you can unstake your tokens. So again, no new staking currently. There are new staking contracts coming out, and we will update everyone in the BTAF token Telegram channels when that happens. But at the moment, don't forget, if you have them staked, they are still generating rewards unless the contract has matured and it says 0. That's when you claim your rewards, you unstake them, and you wait till the next staking contract comes along, or you can go to Bitmart and trade some in the meantime. But I just wanted to remind everyone of that. And don't forget, there are 4 old staking contracts. So just connect your wallet, click this little button, and make sure that you don't have any tokens just sitting there. Because if you do, especially in the last 3 or the first 3, they're not doing anything for you. You have the tokens in there, they're not generating rewards anymore. So you might as well just unstake them if you have them in there. The fourth one, which is the most current one, is the one you have to be a little bit careful of, because sometimes if you've staked less than 6 months ago, they will still be live and not matured. So don't unstake those again, because you will incur a penalty. That goes for the special IPO members login contract as well. So it's the same thing, log in there, connect your wallet, see what you have going, and then we will announce the new staking contracts shortly. I just wanted to remind everyone of that.
Perfect. Yes, absolutely,
There you go.
ladies and gents. You want to make sure that you're up to date with where your tokens are and what they're doing. We have covered security in the past as well, ladies and gents. So if you do connect your MetaMask to any site at any point, but specifically when you're interacting with the staking or with the BTAF token whisper drop as well, once you've completed everything, make sure that you lock and look after your tokens and your crypto in general. That's it. Thank you, Vicky. Thanks for the update on that. So, as mentioned, we will keep you guys updated as soon as the news contracts are ready to go. We'll be announcing that. So keep an eye on the channel and all the socials around that. Now, speaking about updates, the very last, so this is the last AMA for the year, but there is still the IPO members call coming up, and it's on December 10th. And that's actually next week, ladies and gents. So next week, Wednesday, make sure that you guys are available. The information will be dropped in the channel for the registration. Remember, it's a manual process, so make sure that you get your registration in timeously so that you can jump on that call and join Marius, Nico, Wendy, and the team around looking at what all the market's got. Really, really great call to be able to get on, especially for those IPO members. All right, so if you're not yet an IPO member and want to take advantage of those benefits, there are ways to do that. You can check that out as well on the product store for Bitcoin TAF. Now, this is the last AMA for the year, and just want to check if we have any questions. Traditionally, the first Thursday of the month is when we have our calls. However, next year, January 1st, will not be when we're having our AMA. We'll be recovering from New Year celebrations. So most likely going to be the second Thursday, the 8th of January. However, we will keep you guys updated around any sort of changes ahead of that. Because, yeah, we have the Christmas festive holiday, New Year break coming up. The year's not done yet. The market always runs. But there are still a few calls in general for Bitcoin TAF as a whole. One more for BTAF token IPO members. And then we'll be looking at 2026. Hopefully that will be a fantastic year as well. Any closing remarks, comments, Marius, Wendy, Nico, Vicky?
Merry Christmas, and may we have a fantastic 2026 ahead.
Absolutely.
We'd like to end this one on a really good note with Bitcoin up. So just, we're still hopeful.
Awesome.
Absolutely. Keep a level head, trade what you see, trade cautiously. Be careful out there, ladies and gents. And thank you to everybody who are on the call and those who are watching the video live. More information on that and the recording will be posted as soon as we can. But thanks, everyone. Have a fantastic Thursday and December until we see you on the various other calls within Bitcoin Trading Forecast. Until next time, next year. See you later.
Next year.
Awesome.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.